Hey, how's it going, everyone? I'm KPG, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses Maddening. Today, we're going to be having a pretty chill episode. We are going to just basically explore the monastery for Chapter 11, see what's going on, talk to all the students and such, see if we can recruit some new people, yada yada yada. It's pretty. I think it's a pretty nice break because we've had, I think, like 5 episodes in a row of just doing battling and stuff because we've done 3 paralogs and then the Chapter 10 mission. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the battling in this game. It's obviously the most fun part, but I think, you know what, this is going to be a nice change of pace for one episode, so I'm down for it. We're going to get back into doing paralogs next episode, so yeah. I can't hear Sothis' voice anymore. Yep, that's kind of what she said when we merged. It's kind of what she said. You know what? Speaking of or I don't know. Never mind. Basically, I was just thinking we should, or it might be time to switch up our look. I feel like it's been a while. We could go back to our main attire. I don't know. Summer wear, what does that look like again? Evening wear. I don't know. I guess let's do, I don't know. Let's go back to war. We haven't done this in a while. We haven't had our traditional look around the monastery in what feels like quite a long time. So let's go back to it for a little bit. I'm down. I'm down for a break from that other. Whoa, definitely not what I wanted. There we go. It's R. There we go. Definitely down for a break from that. What is it? Monastery attire. Yeah, whatever. Whatever we were wearing before. The hat was a bit much.
You look so different. You're still our professor in there, right?
Well, I'm not your professor yet, but...
Did anything else change besides your hair and eyes? Are your arms bigger? How do your abs look?
I've changed quite a bit. I haven't changed that much.
That's disappointing. What's even the point?
What, did you want me to change a bunch? Jeez, Raphael, you saying that I suck the way I am? Gosh dang it, Raphael. I still want you to join my team, though. just to have, if nothing else.
Oh, is that you, Professor? Sorry. I'm really not feeling well this month. Even leaving my room for dinner is just too much. It's got nothing to do with your, changes. So, don't open the door, please.
Okay, jeez. Jeez, fine, Bernadetta. You could just tell me you hate my hair. Why not? Alright, Ignatz.
Yes?
What do you have to say about my appearance?
You're going to the ritual at the Holy Tomb, right? I hear that a revelation from the goddess is expected. What if she shows herself? Oh, I'll be so jealous.
Hey, you actually didn't talk about my appearance. Hey, thanks. Thanks for actually taking an interest in the things I do, Ignatz. Unlike everyone else so far, jeez. Greenhouse, we can do gardening quick. I mean, not really that important. We didn't get anything all that interesting, but we still get professor points, so I guess that's worth it. I still don't think it's worth it to do anything other than infuse with magic.
I can't even imagine what it must be like inside the Holy Tomb.
I don't know either. It's just a place to bury people, that's all.
Well, it's probably a grave, that much is for sure, and it's likely underground. Beyond that, who knows? I can't help but wonder, though, just what kind of ritual is this?
I'm sure it's fine. As long as they don't start asking me for blood, I think we'll be okay. What do you want to be recruited anyway? Isn't Ash like Bo or something? I feel like people that want Bo are definitely not really going to be recruited. Which is a shame because Mercedes wants us to be good with a bow, but I don't know that we're going to be able to do that. Hey, Petra.
In Brigid, we have legends. Stories containing people who have a spirit living inside of them. Those spirit people have much strength. They are maybe able to fly in the air or race across the ocean.
Well, I can't do those two things, but yeah, I could cut a hole through the universe, so that's pretty cool, right?
Hair that shines and eyes that glow. They have qualities that are not unlike what you are looking like, Professor.
I can't fly. Yeah, perhaps, who knows?
Do not have doubt, Professor. The powers you have are like the powers of the legends.
I would love if I could fly. Be a flying unit, but also be a grounded unit. Be able to switch between those. Just start levitating. Hey, that'd be pretty cool. Hey, gatekeeper.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Although, I suppose, you are something to report. For a moment, I thought you were someone suspicious.
How can you not tell by the outfit? I wear the same thing all the time.
Lucky for you, I am quite perceptive. It took only that single moment for me to recognize you. The Professor went out and got some new power.
Yeah, how about you do it? How about you go out and get some new power, gatekeeper? Come on, dude.
No.
Yo, I wish we could have the gatekeeper join our team. That would be awesome. Because the gatekeeper is dope. Anyways, there's some things to grab. Not really anything important. Anyone else here? No. Alright, fast travel, even though I could have totally walked the 2 steps over here. Why not? Hey, Mercedes.
I've been granted this power by the goddess herself. Truly, you must be a very special individual. Maybe Saros transformed before receiving her revelation too.
I haven't heard anything about that before.
I would definitely not know. I don't read the books in the library.
Maybe that part never found its way into the legend?
It is told that Saros had a revelation, instructing her to use her power for good, and to lead the people of Fodlan to salvation. I wonder what sort of revelation you might have, Professor.
So this will just show up, start criticizing me like usual. Basically I already talked to both of them. I don't really want to talk to or try to recruit Mercedes just yet because I don't think we have what we need. I think we would need at the very least, bow rank to be D, but likely much more. So I don't know that we're going to be able to recruit Mercedes, but who knows? Maybe we will. Hey, Edelgard. Whoa, what the heck?
Professor, will you join me? There's something I must do.
Oh, interesting. What is that?
It will take a few days, but I promise we'll be back in time for the ceremony at the Holy Tomb.
Where are we going?
It's meant to be a secret, but I'm going to Enbarr, the Imperial capital. There is something I must do there.
You want me to come with? Yep. Alright, this is the route split. Right, so with Edelgard's route, there are two... It splits into 2 different story paths, basically. I'm doing the Edelgard route through and through, 100%. That's what I'm doing right here. I will likely play through the other version on my own at some point. But for the purposes of this playthrough, we are doing the Edelgard route. So we are going to go with her. I don't know what this does because obviously I've never played Edelgard's route before. So what I played was Claude's route, and obviously we would have just stayed. But we're going to go with her. I am 100% certain about my decision. We are joining forces with Edelgard, of course.
Thank you, my teacher.
But why did we need that heartbeat? Come on. Come on, game. Trying to make it seem like a life or death decision? I guess it kind of is, but... Sorry.
Asking this of you.
Sorry about that. I think the recording just screwed up like usual. It's such an important time, too. Alright, but we're in Enbarr, the Imperial capital, and Edelgard is talking with her father. Interesting.
I know how much pain you're in, how the burden of the throne weighs heavily on you. And so...
There is no need to apologize, Edelgard. You must know that I do not have much time left in this world.
Yeah, he's really not looking too good.
The time has come.
Thank you, Father. Now, to complete the Imperial succession, you must relinquish your crown here in the throne room.
So Edelgard is becoming the Emperor,
Archbishop
or Empress.
of the Church of Saros would normally act as witness, but my professor will fill that role instead.
Okay.
Edelgard.
From this day forward, the weight of the Empire's future shall rest upon my shoulders. All that I do will be for the benefit of the people of Fodlan.
Edelgard von Hesvelg, the crown is yours. By the covenant between the red blood and the white sword, and by the double-headed eagle upon your head, I hereby pronounce you the new emperor.
You know what, now that I think about this, I really hope this doesn't eat up our Sunday. Because that would really suck. And if that's the case, I might have to go back and do a bunch of other stuff before talking to Edelgard. So I really hope it doesn't eat up our Sunday, but I have a feeling it might. So I might have to go back and undo this, but we'll keep going with it for now. Right, so Edelgard is becoming the Emperor of the Adrestian Empire.
Are you prepared to take those responsibilities as your own?
In accordance with the ancient covenant, and in keeping with the Hresvelg legacy, I swear that upon this throne, I shall use my reign to lead Fodlan to a new dawn and achieve peace for all.
The imperial succession is complete. My daughter, I regret that I could not do more for you. When you were stolen away to the kingdom, when the Prime Minister did those horrible things, I could only watch in horror.
I understand, Father. In those dark times, your eyes and your fists were my salvation. Within your eyes, I saw true care. And upon your fists, clenched tight with indignity, I saw the blood that dripped and fell. Even as I bled, I felt that you too must also be bleeding.
Your Majesty, you must not leave your sleeping chambers in your condition. Ah, Edelgard. I did not expect to find your highness here.
That's Duke Ayers, so that must be Ferdinand's father. Huh. Isn't Ayer the one that's kind of pulling the strings? Like, he's the one that's really in power, but he's like using Edelgard, or was using Edelgard's father as like a puppet?
Prime Minister, you have misspoken. I am no longer your highness, but rather your majesty.
Impossible!
It is true. Edelgard is the new emperor of the Adrestian Empire. We will summon the officials and prepare an ordinance at once. And you, Prime Minister,
are dismissed. It will be some time before you are allowed to make contact with the outside world again.
Nice. Edelgard, out with you! Wait, I wonder how Ferdinand's gonna respond.
No! How can this be? I... understood. Your Majesty.
Edelgard, my dear El, I leave the fate of Fodlan in your capable hands.
Father. Thank you for staying by my side, Professor.
Please tell me I still get to do my Sunday.
Now that I'm the Emperor, it's time to grasp my destiny. After the ceremony at the Holy Tomb, I must return to Enbarr. This may be the last we see of each other. We are out of time, my teacher. Everyone is waiting for us. We must go.
We must be very well.
Yep. 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 Yeah, we can't afford that. I mean, this is great and all, but we can't afford... We can't afford that time loss. We can't afford that time loss. It's unfortunate, but... I'll have to go back. Alright, probably we'll cut and get back to about where we were at. Alright, cool. See you in a bit. Alright, we're back. So, yeah, I did everything else we've already just done, but I'll wait to talk to Edelgard until the end of until the end of the day, basically until I've done everything that I already want to do, because I want to make sure I make use of all 7 activity points, talk to everyone and whatever, so that we don't have to waste another exploring of the monastery just to make up for it and stuff. So, we'll wait to talk to Edelgard till the end, and then the only thing we'll miss out on, based on what I've seen, or what I saw, the only thing we'll miss out on is, 1 round of instruction, which really isn't that big of a deal. Alright.
Those students of yours will soon graduate and become unreachable royalty and nobility. You should show them respect now, or you might find yourself out of a job someday. No. One look at your students' faces, and it's apparent that would never happen. Even when your kids graduate, I bet they'll still think fondly of you. You'll always be professor to them.
Well, there's that, or I could always just become a mercenary again, or a hired assassin or something. It's not like anyone's going to be able to kill me anyway. I can rewind time 8 times in a single battle, so there is that. Hey, Shamir.
People who live an inordinately long time, people whose hair changes color, and those odd heroes' relics. Is Fodlan some mystical land full of inhuman creatures?
Is the world outside different?
You should see for yourself. I'd recommend exploring west of the Empire.
Alright. Sounds good. Maybe someday if the game would let me, although I doubt it. Who knows though, right? Faculty training, I'm not going to do any faculty training just yet because I'm not sure about it. Let's go to the Knights Hall. Let's see if we can recruit anyone yet. I doubt we could recruit. I don't think we could ever recruit Gilbert, if I remember, but who knows?
Sometimes I find myself thinking I should leave Garreg-Mach and return to my home, where I should have been all along.
Where should you have been?
Ignore me. I'm sorry. It's a silly thing. An old man's ramblings and nothing more. I hear that Lady Rhea will accompany you for this month's task. She's the pillar that supports the hearts of Fodlan's people. Her safety is paramount. I hope there are no complications.
Boy, I hope so too, but I wouldn't be surprised if there are some. But going back to what we've seen with Edelgard, because I guess I didn't really talk about it that much since I was kind of more concerned about the fact that the month ended. Or not the month, that would really suck. That the week ended. But basically it seems like, so Edelgard said we might not ever see her again after this next upcoming month, but something tells me that's not the case. But if that was the case, that would really suck because, I mean, Edelgard is one of our best units for sure. I mean, just one look at her. One look at her and her crazy stats, specifically strength and defense. Yeah, no, we can't bear to part with her. I mean, Byleth's good too, but like Edelgard is something special. That's for sure.
Kranya is dead. And so is Solon, by your hand.
Actually, it was by Felix's hand, but sure.
Taking vengeance with your own hand. I'm sure Gerald would be proud.
Yeah, probably. I would think so.
When you changed, even the other professors were taken completely by surprise. There's a ritual at the Holy Tomb this month, isn't there? I wonder what'll happen with that. I'm sure you'll be all right. But don't lose sight of who you really are, okay? However you may change, and whatever new power goes along with those changes, you'll still be the same person deep down. Remember that.
Hey, you know what? That was some good advice, Leonie. I appreciate that. Join my team. Nah, I doubt it. I highly doubt it. In fact, just because I'm so doubtful that we would ever recruit her, let's just check to see what it would take.
We get a chance to. I know I'm in a different class.
She's interested. Strength Lance. Well, you know what? Actually, Lance is possible, but I know for a fact because of what I did earlier. In a different video, basically. I think it was like 2 videos ago, I gave her a bunch of gifts and we unlocked a support, but it said I missed the chance to bond. And then I looked it up, and apparently you have to, if you want to get a support with Leonie, you have to do it, I think, before the chapter where Gerald dies, or something like that. And that's the only way you can get C support with her, so we could never get any supports with her ever. So it's entirely useless to Okay, it's not entirely useless, but let's just say that any other student that we would want to recruit would just be better because they could have supports with Byleth. And, like, that's just... Because supports have, like, an effect in battle as well, like, that's just... Like, she's just would be inferior to anyone else, essentially, so... Don't think I'm gonna recruit her.
In our battle last month, we really cut the enemy down to size.
Yeah, that's right, you guys were gone. The Knights of Saros.
But there are other enemies we have yet to hunt down, not least the Flame Emperor. Once we've crushed them all, we can return to our peaceful lives at the monastery. It will happen soon. I have a feeling something big is coming.
Yeah? So we can't recruit her. Huh.
What the?
I thought we could recruit her. I'm pretty sure I did recruit her by this time in the Golden Deer route. Maybe you can't recruit her in this route for some reason? It's entirely possible. And that would be kind of cool, I guess, in some sense. Where's Cyril? Oh, he's like by the cemetery area, I think. Alright. I don't know, maybe it's just something about Edelgard, the Edelgard route. Maybe that's just how it goes. You know what? I would not be surprised. Oh, hey, there you are, Cyril.
When I first saw you, Professor, with that hair color and that eye color, I thought you looked kind of like Lady Rhea. Like maybe you could be related.
I think her hair's a darker green, but sure.
I like the way it looks. I wonder if I could change my hair color too. Maybe if I tried hard enough. If I thought real hard about it, I mean.
Maybe if you merged with a goddess? That would be exciting.
All I need to do is get trapped up in a strange place and then escape, right? Just like you did.
It was not the escape that caused it, but sure. Alright. Hey, you know what? You do you, Cyril. Aspire for great things. I'm sure you can do it. Even if it's not exactly the same as what I do, I'm sure you can do something great on your own. Grounding charm. Don't care. At least not right now.
Now. I'm starting to understand why you were appointed professor. I thought I was stronger, but I still have such a long way to go.
Yeah. Yes. I mean, you're pretty good, Caspar, and you can self-heal, which is pretty great. But you do still have a long way to go. Sorry. I'll help you get there.
You better not go easy on me. I need your training to be strict if I'm gonna get any better.
Alright, I'll give you the strictest training the world has ever seen. Alright, where's Anna? Where's Anna? She's outside the dining hall, but apparently in the dining hall at the same time. I don't know why sometimes people, like, why the game says they're in one area, even though they're, like, clearly outside that area.
Hey, Professor. You seem different.
No, really? I thought I was exactly the same, you know?
Lots of things seem different around here lately. I've noticed it. Have you?
I mean, yep, Geralt's gone. Tomas was an imposter. Yuritsa was probably an imposter. That Monica girl we found was an imposter. A lot of imposters around here. Kind of crazy. Oh, hey, Ferdinand. I'm gonna go have a chat with your father later. Well, not really, but I'm gonna be there to bear witness to your father being kicked out. So that's great, right? That's everything you ever wanted in life, right?
Edelgard and Hubert have been busier than usual.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Constantly coming and going, in and out of Garrick Mach. Perhaps they are doing something in the Empire. As the legitimate heir of the Attire family, I have not heard anything about it. But if it were significant, I am sure my father would have told me.
Either that or he knows absolutely nothing about what's going on. So there is that. Oh, poor Ferdinand. Oh, poor Ferdinand. Oh, well, whatever. He'll get over it. Seems to think he's the greatest ever, so I doubt he's really gonna care that much if his father's fired. I'm sure he'll still say he's the greatest of all time.
Your hair and your eyes. What happened to you?
I love how she started saying that when she was facing away from us. It's like, how did you see that, Lysithea?
You didn't lose something as a consequence of gaining these powers, did you?
I did. I lost a friend. A voice inside my head. I don't know yet. Who knows?
Sometimes our frail bodies don't do well with excess power, so don't push yourself too hard.
Alright, I will keep that in mind. But at the same time, we'll probably all die if I don't exert myself too hard. So, you know, it's kind of an issue. But you know what? Actually, we can do this challenge right now. This proper conduct tournament, because you know why? First of all, our strength is 2 points higher, but we also have sword fair. So that means we're going to be doing an additional 7 damage each hit. An additional 7 damage each hit. Oh, excuse me. To everyone we face. So we'll basically destroy everyone. So just get it out of the way. This has been annoying me for so long. Just get it out of here. I'm tired of this. There we go. Oh my gosh. 11 damage times 2. That's 9 more. I don't know why it's 9 more. It should only be 7 more. Oh, maybe my sword did less while I was in the priest class? I could see that, I guess. Whoa. Webcam is being weird. I don't know what what just happened or what you guys saw. But it was a bit weird from what I could see. Anyway, yeah, it looks like we're about to absolutely destroy these students' hopes and dreams. Oh, especially with the Crest of Flames. And we're in our new class, our new garb.
That is that.
Oh, yeah. We just made him look like a clown. That's what I'm talking about, Byleth. That is what I'm talking about. And now Byleth is a really, really good unit because of that sword fair. My gosh, he's going to be hitting as hard as Edelgard, pretty much. So yeah, this class is really, really good for him. If you could not already tell. It's really, really good for him. So round 2, we win this for free. He's going to hit us with Thoron, but yeah, no defense, so no chance, essentially. Alright, round 3. We can restore 30 HP whenever we want. It looks like this student has Vantage. So normally I wouldn't heal. But because of that Vantage, I can't risk it. Because I think that's Vantage. So we have to use a heal right here to make sure we don't lose. Because Vantage is pretty annoying. Yep, yeah. See, he goes first there.
A chance to grow.
He goes first there because of Vantage, which is a bit annoying, but can't be helped, I guess. Alright. Now we're up against Sylvain here. Gosh, we still might lose this. This is the semifinals. Oh my gosh, yeah, we're still probably going to lose this. I mean, we'll beat Sylvain. No, we won't, actually, unless we get a crest activation or a dodge. Actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, because he has just enough HP to take 3 hits, and I can't. Crest? Dodge? Nope. We still have to get stronger. Are you joking me? I hate this game. No, not really. But I hate this tournament, that's for sure. Alright, house vs. house magic tournament. Black magic tournament, Linhardt. 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 I mean, he'll take no damage. It's a no-brainer. Linhardt just wins. Like, there is no mage in this game that can take Linhardt. Like, at all. As long as they don't have, like, sky-high resilience anyway. But he takes pretty much 0 damage. Mercedes, also 0 damage. Huh, who would have thought? Linhardt has the best resilience in the game, apparently. I don't know about that, but he's got some pretty dang good resilience right now. Some pretty dang good resilience. Can the next person? Nope. Still no damage. Still no damage. Absolutely nothing. What a disgraceful show. What a disgraceful show from everyone else. Damage? Still no damage. She's using Blizzard. She's cheating. She's not even using fire. And still she can't do any damage to Linhardt. She's cheating and she still can't even do damage. You didn't enjoy it? Well, you can't hate it because it's not like you're doing anything. Oh my gosh! Are you guys seeing this? He's doing damage He's doing damage to Linhardt. I don't know that we're going to be able to win. I don't know. Look at that. That was damage. He just did damage to Linhardt. My gosh, that was a close battle, guys. I don't know. Linhardt somehow managed to scrape by. We got lucky there. No, but for real, like, whoa. My man Linhardt is crazy. My man Linhardt is insane. But what I would like is some more strength on Byleth. Gosh, we're going to need like another 2 or 3 points of strength. Gosh, dang it. Okay, well, whatever. We will beat this challenge at some point. Gosh, dang it. I can almost promise it. It's so close, I can almost taste it. We just have to make it past Sylvain.
In town earlier, there seemed to be more people around than usual. Is there some festival this month that I'm forgetting about?
Beats me, dude. This is my first year here. I don't know what you think. What's going on?
Please, if he hears it from you that he needs to rest, perhaps His Highness will listen.
He's exaggerating. He thinks my color is off and that rest will cure all.
You look the same to me.
I have a headache, but that's just from lack of sleep. It's not going to stop me from completing this month's mission.
Don't overexert yourself.
Insist. Who do you think you are? I can take care of myself to do.
Jeez, Dimitri. That was a bit harsh.
Hurry up and cage the wild boar. Look, he's losing his grip. Even in his swordplay, he's getting sloppy. If he keeps progressing like this, he's going to get himself killed. Kranya, Solin, they're dead, but we still have a glut of enemies. We still have to take down the Death Knight and the Flame Emperor. Our next battle is fast approaching. I'm ready for it.
Hey, I'm totally down to take down the Death Knight. If that means we can get a Dark Seal. As long as we're actually strong enough to take him on, though. Because I'm not quite sure. I'm really not quite sure. But we can try. Alright, in any case. Who's out here? Hey, Claude. You're the only one. You're the house leader that seems to have it the most together.
I always knew there was something special about you. But you've only gotten more and more extraordinary the longer I've known you.
Hey, thanks, Claude.
That transformation was just the beginning, wasn't it? I have a feeling that things will only grow more dire from here on out.
Alright, Claude. Well, yeah, it would be nice if we could recruit the other house leaders. That'd be kind of cool. But it makes sense that you can't, considering they represent other nations and such. Doesn't really make sense for them to fight under a different country's ruler. Alright. Annette.
Professor! Sorry, this'll take some getting used to.
Seriously, like, does dyeing your hair not exist in this period of time? Do people not dye their hair yet? Is hair dye not invented?
Your hair and eye color
I mean,
are
an eye color.
completely different. You just don't look like yourself anymore.
I mean, yeah, but I guess there's contacts that change eye color too. So, I mean, in modern society, this would really not make that much of a difference. I mean, he had blue hair from the start anyway, so it really doesn't make that big of a difference. But I guess they didn't have hair color or colored eye contacts, which the contacts make sense, but you'd think they would have had hair dye at the time this game takes place, like Middle Ages type thing. But I don't know, and honestly, I don't care to look it up. It's only my appearance. Maybe I am a different person.
Of course, you're right. I'm just being silly as usual.
Who knows? Maybe I was replaced by those who slither in the dark. Maybe I'm actually Solin, and Solin was actually me. Maybe we switched bodies, but no one noticed.
Need something?
0 points. Okay, cool. Good to know. Good to know that I can't afford anything over there. Well, we have just a few people left to talk to, and a lot of them are on the second floor, like in that one specific area. But Lawrence is in the library, so we could talk to Lawrence. He got destroyed by Linhardt. Hey, dude, you want to join my class? I can teach you how to be that good. There's also a monk in here.
All things considered, this year has been rather terrible. As far as the students
I agree.
are concerned, next month is the last one of the school year.
This year for the people in the game, this year for us. Good grief.
Next month, we will hold the graduation ceremony. though it'll be an understandably subdued affair. This month, we ask that you carry out your duties as best you can, to ensure that our students remain calm.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay. Cool, yes, I will carry out my duties as best I can. Don't you worry about me. You need to carry out your duties. How about that? How do you like them apples? Lawrence isn't even in here. I mean, he's close, but he's not even in the library. Come on, game. Get your stuff
To be
together.
honest, I cannot keep up with all that's been happening recently. Monica was actually Kranya. Tomas was actually Solon. Who were these people? What about you, Professor? You are a true ally, yes?
Of course I am. But honestly, I don't know.
The most
Yeah, of course.
convincing answer you could have given? Still, I simply must take you at your word.
I don't know. Am I? Am I not? Who knows? Lawrence is another one that I'm not sure I would recruit, but we can see.
It would seem that your reputation is on the rise. Even Lady Rhea has taken a liking to you. It's a shame I am not in your class, but I suppose I am content with my current arrangement.
Rather interested. Charm reason. I mean, we could do him. Actually, I see no reason not to. He's got the same requirements as... What's his name? We just fought him. Sylvain. That's it. Same requirements as Sylvain. We would just have to build up a support conversation with Lawrence, because we don't have one of those. I don't think, anyway. I can double check, but I don't think we have a support with him. No, we don't. The only one the only one of the Golden Deer that we have one with is Raphael. And I mean, I guess also Lysithea, but she's already on our team. So of the ones that haven't joined our team yet, Raphael is the only one that we have a support with on the Golden Deer.
Really?
Alright, let's go over here and talk to these people.
The Holy Tomb, huh? I've worked here for years, and this is the first I've heard of it. I mean, it does make some sense. Sort of. Something about it is still weird.
Yeah, you know, everything about this place is pretty weird, if you ask me.
I understand now why they'd build the monastery in the mountainous center of Fodlan. Although, when the monastery was built, the Kingdom and Alliance weren't even around yet. But look how cleverly it was placed, right in the middle of the Empire, Kingdom, and Alliance. That's weird, right?
Yeah, it sounds like they did the dividing. Sounds like they're the ones that basically set everything up. They've been awfully distant.
Professor, I feel as though you've been a bit distant.
Well, let's see here. My father died, and I gained the power of a goddess and lost a friend to talk to. So, I would say that a lot has happened recently.
It's like you're sort of floating above the clouds, separate from other people. And like you've got no interest at all in ever coming back down. How can I help?
I don't know what to say to that.
Don't worry. I thought maybe I'd ask and see what you'd say.
No clue. Like what do you say to that? Like, nah, that's definitely not the case. No, your opinion is wrong. All right, what do you think, Hanneman?
Are you positive? Really? Your appearance is due to the influence of the Crest of Flames? Intriguing. Unfortunately, I have found no record of Nemesis's hair and eye color ever changing. However, if that transformation was brought on in part by the power of the crest, that would be most, well, I suppose interesting is too small a word. Still, it would be an absolutely exceptional discovery. To know for certain, we must investigate further. So, close off.
No thanks.
What? A full physical is in order, yes? We need to know if this transformation affected you adversely. Don't worry, it won't hurt a bit.
Dude, your door is open. Anyone could come by. No thanks. What do you... No. No, Hanneman. No. Never, in fact. Alright, what are you doing in here, Flame?
Professor, I am so happy. Your new hair and eye color suit you well. We make quite the pair.
Once again, your hair color is darker green, but okay.
But recently, I sense that things are a bit strained between Lady Rhea and my brother.
Looks like the webcam did a weird thing again.
She wants to do something at the Holy Tomb.
I do not know what, but...
Indeed.
Whenever it has concluded, I hope they will return to their friendship, as it has always been.
I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure everything will be just fine. Oh, hey, Alois, what are you doing, my man?
Oh, Professor. How long have you been standing there? I didn't see you.
Don't worry, I was here for literally like 2 seconds.
I was just sorting through Captain Gerald's belongings. I haven't made much progress. I keep finding things that bring back memories. Clearing out this room of his belongings again, it's not easy.
Oh, hey, we can recruit Alois.
Oh, Professor. Anything I can help you with?
There's one we can recruit.
I will do whatever I can to serve you.
Absolutely.
Excellent. Leave it to me.
Absolutely.
No matter how small the task is, I vowed to Gerald I would help you.
Let's go. We got Alois now. And now we can actually make sure that he's prepared for that one paralogue we have coming up. He's only got a steel axe on him. Okay, well, time to see what he's got going for him and try to fix him up. So he's got compassion, grant luck +8. That's right. Kind of remember that. Axe fair, axe crit +10. He's a warrior. 27 strength. Okay speed. Okay defense. So pretty much just strength is the most important thing. I mean, to look at his personal history. Born as the second son of a merchant family, discovered by Gerald, becomes a squire at age 11. At age 24, Gerald vanishes. He's knighted that same year. Reunites with Gerald in Ramire village in 1180. At the age of, what, 45? Yeah, that's his age over there. Alright, so he's got really, really good axe skill. His axe is A. He's got C in authority, heavy armor, and B in brawl. So we can give him some gauntlets as well. I don't think we have any extras lying around, but that is something. We can also give him a killer axe, hand axe. You could give him a lot of kinds of axes, honestly. Yeah, I don't know. I'll just buy him some stuff later, probably before we start the next paralogue, which will probably be his paralogue. His and Shamir's paralogue, that is. Alright, so now I think all that's left is we've got to talk to Seteth and Rhea. Alright, let's talk to Seteth first. Just because I'm a bit more interested in what's going on with him.
Ah, it is you. I am sorry, but I have a lot on my mind. I would prefer to be alone right now.
It's fair. Alright, I'll give you some space. Never mind. Alright, Rhea! You always like talking to me, at least.
You haven't a thing to worry about. You have been gifted the power of the goddess. Furthermore, you have overcome the death of your father, Gerald, and you have destroyed countless of our wicked foes. I am proud, so very proud of who you have become.
So very proud that you have destroyed all of our enemies. Thank you.
Once we finish the ritual at the Holy Tomb, all will be well.
I bet, you know what? As soon as we're done with that, I bet everything is going to be great. Everything is going to be well and no issues. We've missed the opportunity to deepen the bond with Rhea. Okay, great. So yeah, some of them are actually like determined by time, it seems. Like you have to do it within specific months or something. So we missed that one, which, I mean, I don't really care that much, but just in case you want to get base support with Rhea, I guess do it earlier. Load her up with gifts and make sure she likes you, I guess. Alright, but I believe we've talked to everyone. Never mind. Reception hall. Alright, we've talked to everyone except for 4 people. Great. Alright, that makes more sense. We haven't talked to Sylvain yet. Yeah.
Oh, Professor! I'm sorry. That was rude. I didn't recognize you for a second.
That's fine. Isn't it weird?
No, not at all. I'm just not used to it. It really suits you, though.
Alright, thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Appreciate the compliment. There's a thing over here. A new bottle of perfume, huh?
Long ago, Saint Seros was gifted with a divine revelation from the goddess, as well as incredible power. Is that what happened to you too, Professor?
I guess.
No way!
the professor transformed before receiving any kind of divine revelation, right? Still, I wonder, does the fact that you've changed really mean you've been granted some kind of power?
I cut open the universe. I think that I think that I've got some kind of power.
If that's the case, then what sort of revelation can be gained from the ritual? I'm guessing the revelation will just be a gentle reminder to use this new power to save the people of Fodlan. What else is there to say? You don't actually believe we're going to hear the voice of the goddess, do you?
Who knows?
Long ago,
Actually, what does it take to recruit these? These two. I'm just curious because
you don't act.
I guess I missed the opportunity. Either that or I can't do it with Hilda, and I talked to Marianne earlier. I thought I talked to her. Oh, magic and riding. Yeah, you know what? I don't think something tells me we're not going to be able to recruit Marianne. Don't care too much, but something tells me those two stats are not things that I excel in.
Did Hanneman make his "I will do no harm" speech, or promise this won't hurt a bit when he asked to study you? Both? I've a bit of research I'd like to perform. Nothing so crass as Hanneman's poking, prodding, and drawing of blood. No, I wish to investigate crest power itself.
Hey, listen, Linhart, I would trust you with my life.
Crest power
do whatever you need.
Some kind of limit, right? Lady Rhea says any limits must be the protection of the goddess, but that doesn't quite answer it for me.
Listen, Linhart, anything you want from me, you got it, dude. Alright, so the only person we haven't talked to is Edelgard. And once again, that will be the very, very last thing we do. We still have 5 activity points, and I think I'm going to spend one of them at the dining hall. We're going to cook up a stat-boosting dish so that we are good to go. We can... Who do we want to use? I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. I mean, I guess if we want to build support with anyone, it would probably be Mercedes. So who do we want, or what do we want to do? Dexterity +2 is basically hit +2, speed +1, luck +2, or defense +1. Let's just do defense +1. I feel like it's one of the best ones. I mean, speed's really good too, but
I'm not sure how I'll do cooking other types of food.
maybe I'll do speed later on in the month, and then we can have both. So that would be pretty good. Because 1 extra speed basically means 1 extra attack speed as well. Alright, yay, we did it! Great job, Mercedes. Great job. I just stood there and watched. I just stood there and watched everything happen. Okay, great. So, I think now we just want to use the rest of our activity points to do some faculty training. So I think first of all we want reason. We want to try to get our reason up to see if maybe we can recruit Sylvain. Because he is our foremost priority for recruiting right now. And then after that we'll try other things like maybe heavy armor to try to get Raphael or something. But yeah, right now we want reason. I don't know why I ran in here. I need to go see Hanneman. So that would actually be this way. And he is over here. Right, Hanneman. You cannot examine me, but you can do some faculty training. Teach me about reason. Hey, and we got a great. Excellent. Well, not an excellent, but we did get a great, which is pretty awesome. Alright, I don't know who else here would do reason. I don't know if any of them would do reason. I feel like reason is a hard one to come by, actually. Because I think Anna wouldn't have that. Honestly, yeah, reason is hard to come by. Jeez. I don't even know anyone else that would do reason. I mean, maybe maybe Rhea? I don't think Manuela does, but maybe Rhea? I mean, we could still level it up. We still have time, because we could do another Explore the Monastery later on, I think. But, yeah, she can do reason with us. Okay. Hey, we got another great. So now all we need to do is one more round of reason, and then we can level up. I don't think Sedith does, but we can check with him. We can check. He does not. He does have he does have a lot of things, though. So if I ever need that, that's an option. Manuela does not do reason. I'm like 99% sure. Shamir, I don't see why she would do reason. I also don't see why Catherine or Gilbert would do reason, but I can check. You know, it really doesn't hurt to try. Because at the very least, I mean, it would just be nice to double check. I mean, worst case scenario, we could just do the last two in heavy armor, because I know Gilbert and Alois could do that, and then we could get our heavy armor up to D and maybe recruit Raphael. Maybe?
It will happen.
Not sure. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to get reason from anyone. So I think we're just gonna go with heavy armor for right now. Yeah, I think the rest of everything is gonna get put into heavy armor. Alright, so now we gotta go back to Alois. He is up here in the captain's quarters, reminiscing about Geralt. So we can go find him. See over here? Yes, okay.
Captain.
Alright.
Just haven't been clearing out.
Teach me about heavy armor, Alois. Teach me. Alright, we are now D. We're now D in heavy armor. So I guess we can see if we can recruit Raphael. I doubt it. I doubt it, but it's possible because we were able to recruit Ingrid with only D in flying. So maybe we can recruit Raphael with D in heavy armor. It's definitely possible, so I'm not... I think I'm going the wrong way, actually. Yeah, Raphael's up here. It's definitely possible, so I'm going to at least try.
Good to see you, Professor. I was just on my way to...
No, we're not able to do it. I guess we need a little bit more. So what's our flying at? Because I believe our flying is at D. Yeah, our flying is at D, so I don't know. Maybe some students are just more willing to join our class than others. Huh. I don't know. Well, that being said, I guess we could talk to Sylvain and at least see if he would be willing to join our class. I don't think so, but like I said, we still have plenty of time to build up our reason. So there is that, and also I might want to try to just give him a bunch of gifts and see if maybe we can get him up to a B rank support, because if we do that, he'll probably be more likely to join us. So, that might not be a terrible thing to do.
Professor? Hey.
He's rather interested, charm reason, but he's not 100% good to go, so I guess we could just try to give him a bunch of gifts. We have a bunch of roses. I think we just grew these, actually. So, yeah, we're just gonna load him up with gifts here real quick. Got his statuette. Riding boots, sure. Fishing float, smoked meat. I don't know. That good enough yet? That good enough to win your affection, Sylvain? No. I mean, we could go to the market. Maybe we can buy some gifts here. I don't want to like waste or use up all my gifts. But if we can buy some more, that would be nice, and we can. These fishing floats are cheap.
This one, yes.
I mean, I assume the more, the ones with... It's not letting me choose anymore.
I thank you.
Oh, so there's only, like,
I think this
one.
Yes. I think this
Alright,
one,
I'll
yes.
just buy a few more.
Yes. I think this one, yes. I thank you.
This may seem like a waste of money, but...
Return soon, please.
This almost... I mean, if we give him enough gifts, we'll eventually build enough support to get a B rank support with him. Which should mean that once we hit C rank reason, we will almost definitely be able to recruit him. So, or I guess we could check to see if he has any lost items. I don't think so, but it's possible. Because I already went through and tried to do this at an earlier point in time. We did pick up a few new things. I don't think any of this is his. But I'm committed at this point, so it is what it is. We're almost through anyway. And no, none of it's his. Alright, great. Good to know. Take this. Take this. Take this. Take one of these. Take one of these. Do you love me yet? No, you don't love me yet? Alright, good to know, Sylvain. Good to know I need to load you up with even more gifts. Here, take this. Take this.
Thanks so much.
Alright, I guess he didn't like that one thing.
Thanks so...
This really is a waste. But I mean, you know, hey, it worked. So you know what? I guess it's all right. Yeah. All right. I don't see him anywhere on the map, so we don't have to talk to him just yet. But something tells me he'll show up at some point. Probably like when we're on the calendar, he'll probably show up and be like, "Hey, Sylvain wants to talk to you." But you know what? I am down for it, because this just means we will be more likely to be able to recruit him. And never mind, he just now decided he wants to talk right now. Okay, great. Cool, awesome, fantastic. Alright, so let's go back to basically where my room is. Where Violet's room is. And let's see how Sylvain's doing. Alright, time for a B rank support. Let's do this. What happened with you two?
Oh, Professor. I didn't realize you were there. If we keep running into each other like this, people will start to talk. They'll say, Sylvain and the Professor are on the prowl.
They know better than to say things like that about me.
Forget it. What do you need?
Girl problems, Sylvain?
I fell for that girl recently, but I just wanted to have some fun and leave it at that. So, I told her we should break it off. I guess she was feeling a little more serious than I was. She started crying, and everything got a bit complicated.
You're complicated, jerk. I mean, yeah, that, like...
Come on, Professor. Playing around with girls is the most fun a guy can have.
And it's very, very debatable.
Besides,
and that's all, actually probably just very wrong.
I don't intend to change how I live my life. I'm a good-for-nothing, if you haven't noticed. But I'm still a noble with a crest. That's all anyone cares about.
Still a good-for-nothing, if you haven't noticed. Hey, at least he's honest, you know what?
It's best to avoid getting too serious with fools like that. It only leads to trouble. I'm gonna be forced into an arranged marriage with some random noble woman anyway. By the way, Professor, you didn't know you had a crest, did you?
My father never told me. Nope.
I see. I suppose a mercenary wouldn't be concerned with such things.
What was your experience?
Most children who are born to noble families are tested upon birth to see if they bear one.
Right, because your brother was a reject.
Even descendants of the 10 elites, like myself, can't be legitimate heirs without a crest. That means as children, we're only accepted if we're born with one. The heads of most noble houses keep having kids until they get one with a crest. Those children then grow up to be heads of their houses, and the vicious cycle continues. Do you get it now? To all these commoner girls, I'm just a trophy. Or rather, a stud horse.
That's cynical.
Perhaps, but that doesn't change the fact that these girls don't love me. They only love the potential rewards of loving me. If I marry a girl, and she gives birth to a child with a crest, that kid might become the next head of House Gautier. But nowadays, with the bloodlines getting weaker, there are a lot of kids like my brother, born with no hope. For ages now, those of us with crests have been envied and desired, but never for who we are. I understand the value of my blood. Believe me, I hate how much I understand it. I know better than to dream of being free from this burden. I'm used to it by now. I used to think I didn't have the right to live freely.
You don't think that way anymore?
That's right. You know what? I'm a bit jealous. The whole time you were growing up, you never knew you had a crest. You were free. Nobody pretended to like you. I kind of hate you for that. You were a spoiled brat who should pay for that crest. Maybe I'll collect the debt.
Jeez.
Gotcha! Wow, you should have seen the look on your face just then. Don't mind me, Professor. After all, ladies love a dark and brooding noble.
Sylvain, you are one wild guy. You are one rather interesting dude. I gotta give you that. Alright, cool. Well, whatever. Wait. What's this? Oh, just trade secrets. Whatever. Not a big deal. Alright, cool. Now, let's go talk to Edelgard again and do the same exact thing. Same exact thing we're gonna do before.
Hello
or that we did before, except this time I'll just skip past it because we've already seen it. Let's make sure to save so that I can... I could probably just copy this save file later and make sure I save... I just basically want to save right before the route split to make sure that when I do come back to this, like, I'm perfectly prepared for everything. But whatever. Like I said, we're going with Edelgard's route right now, so that is what we shall do. Alright. Where are we going? Yeah. We've already done this. And yes, I'm going with you. This decision will drastically change the story. I'll go with you. Yes, I am certain. And now can we skip this?
Thank you, my teacher.
Oh my word. Can we please skip? It's not letting me skip. So we gotta mash. We gotta mash. Alright. I mean, we're still getting through this pretty fast, so even without the skipping, I guess this is working out.
Thank you for staying by my after the we're out of
Alright. Their language is so sophisticated they just talk to each other with grunts.
I am ready to begin.
Alright, and now we go back through this, and now we can actually appreciate everything that happens. Alright, Flame gets to D+ in flying.
I understand more every day.
So that's pretty cool. And now, like I said, we get to appreciate everything that happens here. Axe Prowess, level 4. Finesse Blade, no idea what that is. Oh, excuse me. But it's probably awesome.
It's all coming together.
Sagittate is awesome.
Got a grasp on this.
Dark Spike's T sounds freaking amazing.
I suppose it's working.
Reason level 2, yada yada yada. Okay. Awesome. Great. Fun. And now that we've gotten through all that, you know what's coming next? More paralogs. Oh yeah. Okay, so yeah. Basically, in the next episode, we are going to do Sword of Shield and Saros, the paralog we tried, like, I don't know, like, almost 10 episodes ago now. And we're going to come back with a vengeance, because our units are so much better now. So we will probably blast through it with relative ease, I hope. And then probably in the episode after that, we will do an ocean view, the other paralog we have yet to finish, and then we will be done with paralogs. And then after that, we'll have one more opportunity to explore the monastery before this month's mission, so we should be able to make sure we get to recruit Sylvain at that point. Maybe, I don't know, maybe see if we can somehow build up our heavy armor enough to recruit Raphael or something else, or maybe see if we can level up our bow rank and recruit Mercedes or something, but who knows, right? So yeah, that's basically the plan for the near future. So we will probably be getting to, the next 3 episodes or so will probably be more battling, so 1 episode break just to chill, explore the monastery and whatever, and then we should be getting back into the thick of it in the next episode. So if you guys are excited for that, then definitely be sure to check out the future videos. But yeah, that's going to do it for me today. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It would really help out the channel, and I would greatly appreciate it. Like I said, we're going to be doing another paralog in the next episode, so definitely be sure to check it out. But yeah, that's it for today. So once again, thank you all so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next episode. Peace!